tell you a little story. Probably it's good for admirers just as much as it is for girls. I went on a date with a guy who had never actually been out in the real world with a transsexual. And we went to a Italian restaurant, very, very nice Italian restaurant, one of my favourites, in Woburn Sands. He was so nervous. And he sat opposite me, and I sat down, and his eyes were everywhere, just looking around, just to see what people were looking, were they looking at him, and I let it go on for a little while, just so he can settle and things like this, and eventually he did settle. So I was trying to talk to him, and I was talking to him, and a waiter came over, took our orders, and went away, and eventually he settled down, and he went off to the toilet, and I was there on my own, and something happened whilst I was there on my own. I won't tell you about that at this moment. And then he came back, and he was a lot more calmer, and I said to him, well, is there anybody looking, anybody staring, anybody chatting? And he said, no, there isn't actually. No, there isn't. It's just, I don't know what I was really worried about. And I said, sometimes your brain can make up things that are not happening, make judgments upon yourself that nobody's made any judgments. So we enjoyed the rest of the evening. And then we got up, and then we went out to his car, and we sat in his car just about to drive home. And I said to him, well, did you notice anybody that was taking any particular attention? And he said no. And I said, well, I've got something to show you. I went in my handbag and I pulled out a folded piece of paper, and I unfolded the piece of paper where there was a name and a telephone number. And I said, well, somebody was, because this is the waiter's telephone number that he gave me whilst you was in the toilet. He just looked at me, and I said, see, sometimes people are looking not because they're judging you, but sometimes because they're quite envious of you. So don't try to pigeonhole things that happen as being negative. That's just one of the things, little stories that I'll be bringing you over the coming months. Just a little teaser. Don't criticise yourself too much.